Alright, welcome to part 2 of my Sonic Adventure 2 commentary and playthrough. This is Neo Sonic 2, known on YouTube as SA2 Forever. So let's get started. In part 1, we basically just did a quick intro to the game, and we went through the first level of the hero story, which was City Escape. So in part 2, we will continue where we left off. There. I also made a few tweaks to the settings so that the game should run a lot better now. No more glitchy cutscenes and things like that. Notice now that we've completed one stage, the stage select menu is available. From there, you can go in and you can pick a stage. In this case, we only have one, and you can go in and choose a mission to complete. But for now, we will follow the storyline.
I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. What a persistent bunch of hardheads. Just who are they really after anyway? Not only are they chasing me day and night, but now they brought in this huge robot to catch me. Guess they're really determined to get me this time. But do they really believe this is gonna work? I'll show them some mad skills. Just give me 3 minutes to bring it on. This game of tag is boring. I'm out of here. Finally decided to show up, man.
Okay, so this is the first boss of the hero side story. For being the first boss in the game, it's actually quite simple to defeat. There are 3 ways. You can either jump on one of the boxes that are scattered around the playing area, and then jump on him, hit him while he's flying. Or you can do what I'm doing and just wait till he lands, and then hit him that way. Or if you have the bounce attack, which you get later in the game, you can just use that to attack him. I think for the first boss, Sonic Team did a very good job at this. They didn't make it too hard, but they didn't make it too easy either. Normally, if you're good, you can defeat him in under 3 minutes. But of course, that's it. If you have more sight than I do. Notice the bar in the top right of the screen. Just like in Sonic Adventure, that's basically the enemy's health meter. It tells you how much health the enemy has left. Bad idea. I need a ring and I don't have one. Tip: always carry at least one ring. I'm sure you probably already knew that, but always carry at least one ring when you are doing battles like this. One interesting thing to point out: the background music for this boss fight was apparently very popular because it got reused twice in a later game. Shadow the Hedgehog released back in 2005, and I just died. I was so close too. Maybe I was just like talking too much. I don't know. Some people think that you can hit him twice when he's on the ground like that, but I've never actually been able to do it. Oh, never mind. I guess you can hit him twice. Awesome, because I just did. If you'll notice, each time that you hit him, when he lands, he fires more and more of those missiles or whatever you call them. Something that I found interesting. Hopefully this time I won't die.
Hey guys, take care.
Cocky song. This cutscene I think is one of my favorites. It's basically just where Sonic meets up with Shadow, the main antagonist of the game.
Now I know what's going on. The military has to take a knee for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that hammer? Say something, you big head.
I think Ryan Drummond, who did the voice acting for Sonic in this game, does a very good job with this scene. Particularly that line, so, where do you think you're going with that emerald? One question I have, though, is why does it take Shadow several seconds to teleport? Couldn't Sonic have, reached him by then? I'm thinking Shadow did that intentionally, led the police to Sonic intentionally, probably. I'm sure that he knew that they were chasing him. In a desert area. Yes. My question is, why a desert area? Especially with a Master Emerald, shouldn't that be back at, Hidden Palace or something? Also, I've noticed the Master Emerald is much smaller in this game than it was, say, in Sonic Adventure. Probably so that it's, it can be, portable, things like that. I think Dr. Eggman is much more evil in this game, especially how he does voice acting. I forget the name of the guy that does his voice acting, but I think he does a very good job at portraying Eggman as a very evil villain. One that's not going to stand up to Sonic. That's not going to let him ruin all of Eggman's plans. Things like that.
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, idiot. If it's in pieces, I can restore it. And by the way, that's not your emerald.
Yeah, there you go, Knuckles. Tell her the truth.
Once I get back to the base.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All of the world's gems are mine to keep.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
So this is Knuckles' first stage, Wild Canyon, but we will get to that in part 3 of this commentary. So I hope you enjoyed this part, and hope you'll join me for part 3.